Everyone, today in this video we are going to discuss about electron transport system, or we can say electron transport chain. So this is basically the last process of aerobic respiration. This is basically what? This is the last process of aerobic respiration. Fine. After that, we can say after the Krebs cycle, the most of glucose energy in the form of NADPH and FADH. जो कि Krebs cycle के बाद क्या था, सारी एनर्जी किसके अंदर थी? Most of the energy was in the NADH and FADH के अंदर. Fine. Now these reduced coenzymes are oxidize and transfer electron. अभी जो reduced coenzymes है ना, ये क्या होंगे? ये oxidize होंगे and they will transfer the electron. They will oxidize and transport electrons, okay, through etc by the series of oxidation reduction reactions, where they will transport electron through the electron transport chain by the series of oxidation and reduction reactions. In this way, इस way के अंदर ATP is formed by using of energy of oxidation. So here after this, what ATP is formed? ATP is formed. Fine. So this electron transport chain is also known as oxidative phosphorylation. Oxidative phosphorylation. Fine. Oxidative phosphorylation. Now let me tell you the components of electron transport chain. Fine. So here we are going to discuss the component of electron transfer system. So the first component is basically NADH. NADH dehydrogenase complex 1. Okay, NADH dehydrogenase complex 1. Fine. And other we can say second one we can say component is FADH dehydrogenase complex 2. FADH dehydrogenase complex 2. Okay, now third complex we can say third complex is cytochrome reductase complex 3. Cytochrome reductase complex 3. Number fourth complex we have cytochrome oxidase complex 4. Cytochrome oxidase complex 4. Complex 4. Fine. Now here we have 4 complexes and 2 we have mobile electron carrier. So here if I to talk about the mobile electron carrier, now number first one mobile electron carrier is coenzyme Q ubiquinol. Coenzyme which is Q and that is ubiquinol. Fine. And other coenzyme we can say mobile electron carrier is cytochrome C. Cytochrome. Remember this right now. In the diagram we'll discuss each complex and mobile electron carrier. Now here you can see as this we can say cytochrome 3 is further divided into some parts known as we can say cytochrome BC1 cytochrome BC1, cytochrome B, and third we have cytochrome C1. Cytochrome C1. And number 6, we can say number fourth one, complex is also divided into two types, cytochrome A1 A1 and cytochrome A3. Fine. So here we are going to discuss these all in very much detail. Fine. I hope till that it is clear to you now. Now here one more point. Let me tell you one more point. The oxygen is the primary acceptor of electron in the electron transport system. Oxygen is what? Primary acceptor of what? Of two electrons in electron transport chain. Okay, from hydrogen where and take H positive from stroma, or we can say known form matrix of mitochondria, and form what? And form water. Here you can see oxygen, hydrogen he take from stroma, so it will form H2O. So you can see end product of electron transport system is water, and the electron are accepted by oxygen. Fine. This is what I have drawn the rough we can say diagram of electron transport chains. Here I'm going to explain you each and every point. So first of all, here we have what? NADP plus. Sorry, wait. Here we have NADP plus, which is basically oxide by the NADH dehydrogenase, oxidized into NADH. Okay, here we have oxidation. Okay, so when this is oxidized, this will release two electrons, and these electrons are gained by what? These electrons are gained by complex 1. Okay, so these electrons will go to what? Electrons will go to ubiquinol Q, which was electron carrier. After that, here this is, we can say, again these will go to what? This electron will go to complex 3, to electron complex 3, and complex 3 will send this two electrons to, here we have, sorry I did not draw, here we have cytochrome C, which is again the electron carrier, so those will go to cytochrome C, and from that the electron will go to complex 4. So here the electron is transferred. Fine. How? Now here you can see when one NADH is broken, it will release what? It will release 3 H positive ion, 3 proton, and it will take 1 proton from outside. Okay, it will take 1 proton from outside and 3 are released. So these all 4 protons are, we can say, thrown in the matrix, we can say matrix of mitochondria. Here we have 4 H positive. Fine. Again here you can see, now here we have what? Here in the complex number 2, here we have FADH, which was made in the Krebs cycle FADH. So this FADH is basically oxidized by FAD plus is oxidized. Okay, when this is oxidized, so here we have FADH release how many for proton? It release 2 protons, H positive and H positive 2 proton, and take 2 proton from stroma. So here we have 4 protons. So now these 4 protons are also thrown by the, we can say, complex 2 to matrix of mitochondria. Here we have 4H positive. Fine. After that, here you can see these. Now FADH electrons are accepted by, we can say, second complex 2 electron. These 2 electron will be going to, these 2 electron will go to ubiquinone and it will go to, we can say, complex number 3. Okay, when it will go to complex number 3, so complex number 3 have also H was 4 H positive ions. So these also 4 H positive ions are released into what? Into matrix of mitochondria, and these are of what? By FADH. And these are of FADH. Okay, so when these are released, after that here we have what? Here we have 2 H positive ions here in the complex number 4. These are basically thrown out. Here we have 2 H positive ions by FADH. Because it gained 2 electrons, this means it will throw 2 H positive ions outside. Okay, fine. Again here you can see what? Yeah, 2 electrons here are also thrown by what? By NADH. Okay, so here what? Now these electrons, we can say, okay, so here you can see total we have what? How many electrons are done? Total we have 4, 4 and 2. 10 of NADH. 10 H positive are gone in matrix. So as you can see 3H पर 3H पर join करेंगे तो we get 1 ATP molecule. This means if we have 6H positive one, we will get, we can say, 2 ATP molecule. And if we have 9H positive, we will get 3 ATP molecule. So here you can see we have what? Here you can see we have 10 H positive ions. So first 3 will go by, this is the ATPase synthetase ATPase synthetase. Okay, so these are first 3 H positive ions will be going come out and form ATP, then again 3, then again 3. So this means we can say 9 ATP are formed here. How many? 9 H positives are formed here in by the help of NADH. Now as you can see, if we can count, or we can say FADH, so here we have what? Here we have 4 by 4, 5, 6. So here we have what? Again here we have also the 9 FADH electrons. So here you can see, okay, so now let's summarize this whole electron transport chain by writing some important points. So here you can see, first of all, when NADH react with what? React with NADH dehydrogenase complete its oxidation. So this means NADP plus is oxidized into NADH. It is oxidized. Fine. After oxidation, it will lose electron, and those electrons are accepted by complex 1. Lose its electrons accepted by complex 1. Fine. Again we have what? Similarly, FADH will oxidize and donate electron. FADH will also oxidize by FAD plus, and those electrons are accepted by Q, which is electron carrier. Fine. After that we have what? From coenzyme Q received at cytochrome reductase complex 3. Now Q, which is the electron transport chain, give electron to cytochrome complex 3. Okay. So now the cytochrome C will accept the electron from cytochrome reductase. Cytochrome 3 will accept the electron. The ultimate acceptor of these electrons is oxygen. So final these electrons are accepted by what? By oxygen, and will form what? Water. Form water. Fine. So now let me here share a table with you guys so I can explain each and everything in further more detail.